This here is mostly just gonna be a video showing how Joe Blue's behavior to someone who supports him is gonna be. All's Freeborn is supporting him. Joe Blue is loving that. Then he says, sorry, only watch blah blah blah. Thanks, no problem. Great advice. I should be doing it more. Sure, fair enough. That's 3 weeks ago. Then if we just go from the beginning, 2 months ago, your moderating comments posted twice and they have disappeared. This is where I told Joe that he is performing comment section magic. That was actually before username John Doe told me this here is the reason why some comments disappear. So now I always make sure that it's sort by newest first. Here he is simply just insulting a person. Here he says, good takes, if there are any legit streamers, it's Psycho. Obviously on the Psycho Ghost video. So he is multiple times supporting Joe. Here he is insulting me. I'm just having a little fun. Standard is good, double standard is double, that's good. Yeah, exactly. What's your Steam account, buddy? Joe at least makes factual arguments when he makes an accusation. Oh, let's hang on to that one, buddy. Okay, Joe at least makes factual arguments when he makes an accusation and gives multiple examples as evidence. Let's just hang on to that one there. I tried posting a link and it failed twice. Doesn't matter. That's no, Gaming Merchant. Here, damn, that was a long video, multiple examples of snapping and tracking, blah, 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 blah. Still supporting Joe Blue. Still supporting Joe Blue. If we go back to here, he asked for my Steam account. Then I have a folder called All's Freeborn. This here is the first I will show you, because it's the same as going here. You can see here. Dude is pretty obvious, dude is pretty obvious. Then going further, that's the comment there. It's pretty long. I know. Then we have the conversation starting on Steam. Now, I will give you some time so you can pause to read. I will not go through them all, but there are some key references. If you spend the same time investigating the players he makes videos on, you wouldn't care if he gets a few things wrong. Like, that is enabling false accusations. Why would you enable false accusations, defamation of character? Why would you enable criminal behavior? It is illegal to be performing defamation of character. That is illegal. However, this here is not on All's Freeborn. This here is just so people can see All's Freeborn is supporting Joe. As I said, I will allow you to pause to read when it is. How many more do I have? I have 13 in total. This is number 4. Perfect. Again, you will need to pause to read so you can see for yourself. This is number 6, so we are halfway there. Furthermore, he is insanely supporting Joe. Like, he even says that I'm naive and whatnot else. Here I tried seeing for my friend list and such. Just being curious. He's also saying there are certain indicators for cheaters, blah 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 whatnot. He tries wolf at everyone, but he doesn't make videos about everyone or some poor nobody. That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, disrespectful to who? The haters that just post insults? No, he's disrespectful to everyone who disagrees with him. I bet you put in the same effort to attack all the toxic cheaters. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The moment you are the tiniest bit of toxic in a game I'm playing, I am beating you up. Like, even my partner sometimes tried dragging me away from a match just because I was so toxic, and they shut the fuck up. Oh, I cannot handle toxicity if it is in game. But again, second last. Like he is, and I can go further so you can see that this was the last of them. The entire conversation is on Steam. Oz Freeborn is supporting Joe, and you can see it on all of his comments. What comment? You can see it on all of his comments. But then, one moment he is doing something like this here. He gets pinned. He does not get the like Joe claims he's doing. He gives a very descriptive and informative comment as to why Joe is wrong. Gunn then responds, could not have said it any better. Wait for him to tell that you're in on it and that you're also a cheater. Claiming that you're saying what you're saying is simply wrong. I've seen wrong. Have you seen his other videos? Yes, he has. He is supporting Joe Blue through and through. Then Joe here makes a reply to it. Find it on his Filthy Hunt Cheaters. The Filth of Hunt Showdown Part 2. Cheaters force you to medkit. But I will allow you to pause to read. Giving you a few seconds to be able to do so. Going down here. Then he responds, because logic says he must be in on it. Why would a supposed cheater hunter go against me when this player clearly has no foot chip and revive sound? A person who at some point got blocked by me on Steam. Why would you block anyone on Steam? It does not help your matchmaking. You can still meet the same person in Hunt Showdown matchmaking. Why would you block them on Steam if they are not insulting you? So I probably came across him. Yeah, sure. You could also just have gone to Steam now, found him on Steam now, and then blocked him on Steam now. 5 hours ago, that is. That's all it could be. So I probably came across them in a game and I reported and blocked them for suspecting cheating. Suspecting cheat. Blocking does not do shit. Cheaters always try to flip the blame and claim skill issue. Yeah, he's so much trying to flip the blame and claim skill issue. Holy crap, he's so against you, Joe. Like, no one, regardless of how much you support Joe, does not matter at all. Joe Blue will flip it around and claim you are a cheater. Through and through, he will do it every single time, without exception. That you cannot escape this. There is no escaping this. They throw that frag right on my mate's head. That the frag actually hit his head and did damage. Yeah. You can have a lucky throw. You can literally just have a lucky throw. I'm not playing the sound. There we go, sound.
Like,
Frags comes here.
Nade on my head.
You can literally just have a lucky throw because he is on metal. He can hear. There is someone up there, Joe. Blah, blah, blah. But sure. Then Gon said, called it. The only sus thing about this whole clip was that no footstep are hard to hear, but he presumably had Lightfoot. Like, he then again explains in details, which Joe denies that people are doing every single time someone is against Joe Blue. People disagree me, don't have facts. People just say I'm wrong and bad. This here is not simply saying you are wrong and bad. This here is a detailed factual explanation as to what is happening. And you just simply deny it. This here is also a detailed explanation of facts. Like, you cannot deny this. This here is Joe Blue telling everyone you cannot trust Joe Blue. That's all there is to it. Like, and here you literally see him telling you he will blame everyone, regardless of how often you agree with him. The moment you disagree, outright disagree with him, that moment Joe Blue will post you as a cheater. He will do everything he can to post you as a cheater after that moment, regardless. Like, I don't know how clearer it can be said. Joe Blue does not support anyone unless they will forever magically agree with him. And yes, this here again is a video on Joe Blue and his behavior towards every single person in the entire world. I don't remember where the comment was, but someone posted something. I got a hiccup, and Joe said that everyone who knows him in real life thinks he's a good guy. But you don't change this drastically from real life to online behavior. No, that's not how things work. You have a personality and you might try and hide it, but it will still show through. If this here is Joe holding back, then he is insane in real life. Like, he is bordering the requirement of going to an asylum. If this here is Joe letting loose, and he's then holding back in real life, then you can see his real personality here towards everyone. That, like, ugh, it's insane. I don't know how anyone can freely agree with him, but Tim Hammond agrees with him all the time, regardless. It was on this one here. Then we have Erebus that agrees with Joe all the time, and we have What a Legend that agrees with Joe all the time. Even What a Legend here is talking about something. Is gone. Gon then replies that he wants evidence for it. And then here you can clearly see that it's the Joe Blue mindset. Like, this here is a Joe Blue mindset. It would not surprise me if this guy here created less than half a year ago when I first appeared basically to Joe's channel. It would not surprise me if this here was in fact Joe Blue. Bruh, what a legend. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. This one here, Erebus, is a little over 1 year old. But what did Joe Blue do 1 year ago? Little over a year ago. Cycle of the cycle cheaters, teleporting thieves, cycle cheaters, 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 cheaters. This is February. February 23. This is December. So, still cheaters. That's the only thing he has been doing. Like, he got no views, so what did he do? He created sub accounts. But that's what he claims that I'm doing. The only sub account I have is my here, this channel here. This here is my only sub account. This here is because I love Taco Tommy's movie here video. So I'm seeing if he's posting more. But like Joe Blue is using extra Y. There we go. I couldn't go back. Joe Blue is using sub accounts to get his own content out there. He himself even said that cheaters are on a certain Discord server to coordinate their speeches. And then down here you see the exact same way Joe is talking. Like it's the exact same format. There was also another place here. I've been following Joe for a while. He's pretty decent at the game to not be this blind. But he was this blind. Over here, he was that blind. Okay, how far back is that? Because he did not respond to the player that came here. Instead, he picked his grenade. Forward. That's the last part of the red barrel. There we have the player. Joe Blue is swapping to his main weapon. Prior swapping to the grenade. So yes, he was that blind. Because you can see here, he's not seeing that player. See, Joe Blue was that blind. If I go back to... So he doesn't pause. Because he will then take his grenade, cook it. That's when you cook a grenade, that's when the enemy knows I got time to charge. Because he needs to throw it and then do something. In fact, what Joe Blue could have done... You see the guy there also. He could have thrown it directly at the bottom of his own feet, so the other guy would have taken damage also, or the grenade would have killed him. But as you saw before picking the grenade, he then picks the main weapon by mouse wheel up, and then he clicks 3. Then he picks the medkit, so if he should die, he got an excuse. Like, he's forcing me to medkit. Like, Joe Blue is not a legitimate person. He is insane. And was it that one there that had it? No. That one there then. You should be in jail. If you come here to slander, you're probably a cheater or a person who condones cheating behavior. No arguments whatsoever. Just plain old trash talk. Uninstall the cheats, dude. You should be in jail. That is how Joe is talking. Joe demands cheaters go to jail. Joe says you only come here to slander and then you're probably a cheater. Like he did here. Let me find it. Like he did in this line here. I was always sus about you. I do have you blocked on Steam, and I only block people who I think is cheating in games, mostly in Hunt. 5 hours ago. he's simply adding that Steam part there as a like reason to further trust me, bro. Absolutely nothing else. As I showed previously, Oz Freeborn was supporting Joe through and through, like at basically every detail that I ever was. And then here, I was always sus of you, sus about you. It's the same way Erebus is talking. That's why I think Erebus and What a Legend are Joe's what's it called sub accounts because they're talking the exact same way he's talking. But this is Joe Blue. This is who he truly is. This is the anti-cheater who's not catching cheaters. He's just framing people.